Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bonnie from you and I'd love it if you subscribe. So today I want to talk about Hannah's eating, and I'm going to put this in the description, and I'm going to be very firm that I'm not answering these questions again. I've actually filmed this video once before. I filmed it during Vlogmas, but I was super worked up. So I didn't actually even watch the video. I probably still could have posted it, but I'm just going to refilm it, especially because there was a Christmas tree behind me and it's not Christmas time. I want to film this video about Hannah's eating, and I need to film Hannah's stoma videos because it's something that's super touchy with me. I get really worked up about it now, and it's being asked a lot, and it's just every time I read that question it just kind of triggers me, and it's not because it's your fault that you asked that question, but it's just when you're living it, it's super annoying. Make sure that if you're wondering about her stoma, that you watch that video as well. This video I'm going to talk about her eating. Hannah has oral aversion. I've made a video about why she doesn't eat. Nothing's really changed.
Just be true to who you are.
Hey guys, so I wanted to explain to you why Hannah doesn't eat. Recently I've kind of realized that some of you don't really understand why she doesn't eat, and I wanted to fully explain to you what it means to have oral aversion. So pretty much what oral aversion is that you don't like anything in your mouth, whether it be because you've had trauma or because you just don't want it in your mouth or anything. So 2-3 years ago, maybe even longer, 3 years ago, Hannah went to feeding therapy for intense feeding therapy. Nothing really changed from that. All that really happened is that she started drinking formula. I want to go back to that feeding therapy clinic when the baby starts eating, because then it's they're both exploring the same things at the same time, and I think maybe that'll help, but it probably won't. So Hannah does OT, which is occupational therapy, for eating once a week, usually on Mondays. She works with oral stuff, so getting her to bite on things, getting her to move something around in her mouth, trying food and stuff like that. This lady is so great, guys. I have never experienced a therapist that is so lovely. Feeding is something that really annoys me, and if you're gonna be opinionated and if you're gonna be pushy and stuff, it's just gonna bug me. If I would love for my child to eat, but nothing I do is gonna actually make her eat. She's gonna eat on her own. But actually, this lady is so great. She realized that Hannah can't even put on lip chat properly or know how to move her lips, never mind her tongue and everything else in her mouth, because she's never eaten. So she's really working on that. And so if you don't know how to use your mouth, you can't eat. And she doesn't know how to swallow properly. She's learning all these things, and she has oral aversion, so she doesn't really like things in her mouth. And if you got something stuck in your mouth and you didn't know how to move your tongue and get it out, you wouldn't like it either. So she's if she can't move her mouth, she's never gonna eat. So yeah, she's made great progress. She's interested in food and stuff, but honestly, Hannah's gonna eat when she wants to eat, and this is never going to change until she starts eating, and yeah, whenever that is. She's always gonna have her Gtube. She's, yeah, I don't know, it's just, this is why it's so frustrating, because literally nothing changes ever, and then but people don't have an experience what feeding tube is, so then they just don't get it, I guess. I don't know, it's so complicated, but not complicated. But yeah, so I'm hoping well, I guess they're almost 8 now. I've always hoped that she'd be eating by that time she's 10. That's not that far away, but even when she starts eating, she's never gonna eat well, she might not never. It's just gonna take her a really long time to eat enough of her calories that she won't need formula or her feeding tube. And you can't push them too much, or then they regress. So I don't even care that if she's G2 fed. It's to that point, it's that's Hannah to me. I care, I want her to eat one day, but I'm not gonna lose sleep over the fact that she's not eating. She's getting her calories, she's getting her nutrition. Obviously food provides better nutrition, but it's still fine. Adults live off formula. She could live off formula. She's been living off formula. Yeah, but anyways, I hope this answered most of the questions about Hannah and eating. I don't know why it drives me so crazy, but it does. It always has. And I hate dealing with the dietitian and the people at school that feed her, and like everybody that thinks that they can make up our daily plan. It's like so many people, like, I don't know, it's just, I'm not the only one that feels like this, because I have another friend that little one is, I think he just turned 2, and he's Gtube fed, and she is like, feels my pain and is like equally annoyed about it. And we're not annoyed like that our kids don't eat, it's just like an annoying thing. It's just like, I accept that Hannah doesn't eat, but like everything else that comes with it, like, just leave me alone. Just get out, just go. Yeah, anyways, that's it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.